Hey guys, welcome to the utility analysis, and today we are going to discuss second part of the features of utility. In yesterday's lecture, that is in part 1, we did the meaning and 5 features of utility. So today we are going to discuss the remaining 5, that is number 6 to 10 features of utility. So let us start. I once again repeat with the meaning, which is very simple, one liner. Utility is the want satisfying capacity of a commodity. I repeat the meaning. Utility is the want satisfying capacity of a commodity. Now let us continue with the features. So continuing from yesterday's lecture, feature number 6, sixth feature, utility is different from usefulness. See, having utility and whether the commodity is useful to us or not are totally different concepts. Now, what is utility? Utility means want satisfying capacity of a commodity. So, if a commodity is able to satisfy our want, we say that commodity has utility. Fine, that aspect is clear. But what about usefulness? See, sometimes what happens is commodity has utility, but it is not useful. Usefulness means value in use of the commodity. Now, what is this value in use? It means, in simple words, we will try to understand. Value in use means whether the commodity is good for our health, whether the commodity is useful to the consumer in reality, actually, whether it is useful to us or not. That is called usefulness. Let us take one example, simple example. Now, milk has both. It has utility as well as it has usefulness to a consumer. Whereas, if we consider liquor or wine, it has utility only to an addict. And also, even though it has utility to an addict, a person who is addicted to take liquor, but still it is not useful to that person also. So, liquor has utility, but it's not useful. Whereas milk has both utility as well as usefulness. I hope the point is clear. Moving on to next. Utility differs from satisfaction. See, here utility is always present in the commodity even before consumption, and that's why we make demand of the commodity. If a commodity has utility, then only we make demand for that commodity and we try to consume it. So that means utility is present in the commodity even before consumption. Whereas satisfaction can be achieved only after consumption. So that means satisfaction is the end result of consumption. Once we consume the commodity, then only we can get satisfied with that consumption. So satisfaction comes after consumption, whereas utility is present in the commodity even before consumption. Let us see how to write it. I hope you are getting this point. See, the point is feature number 7, utility differs from satisfaction. Utility is the cause of consumption. That means utility is present and hence we are consuming the commodity. Whereas satisfaction is the end result of consumption. Utility and satisfaction, they are interrelated but totally different concepts. For example, a thirsty person drinks water because water has utility. And once he drinks water, after that he derives satisfaction. So one concept is already present, that is utility, and satisfaction can be derived afterwards. It is the after effect. It is derived after consumption. I hope you clearly got this distinction, this difference between utility and satisfaction. Now next, moving on to next feature, utility differs from pleasure. See, always it's not necessary that the commodity is possessing utility. That means it will give us pleasure also. Not compulsory. Sometimes what happens is a commodity has high utility for a person, but it may not give any pleasure to that person who is consuming that. Let us take simple example. For example, injection has high utility for a particular patient, but that injection does not give him any pleasure. Simple point. So we did 3 features. Utility is different from usefulness, different from satisfaction, different from pleasure. You may remember these points. See, all these 3 points are different, differs from. So you may remember as USP, usefulness, satisfaction, pleasure. that is also simple. Or you may remember as PSU, pleasure, satisfaction, usefulness. Make the short code as you like, as per your choice, either USP or PSU, whichever sequence you like. Next, moving on to next feature, feature number 9, hypothetical concept. That means utility is a imaginary, it is imaginative concept, it's a hypothetical concept. See, utility is an abstract concept. Cardinal or numerical measurement of utility is not possible. For example, a thirsty person is drinking water. So after drinking water, he may tell us whether he find higher or lower utility. He may tell us, I was very much thirsty, so I found higher utility. Otherwise, he may also say, I was not that thirsty, so I found lower utility or lesser utility. But he can't state that utility directly in numbers. Exact numbers he cannot tell. As well as sometimes it is quite possible that a person may feel uncomfortable after consumption. So that is called negative utility. And this negative utility in economics, we call that as disutility. The term mentioned is disutility. I have already written on the board. Moving on to the last feature of utility, that is point number 10. Utility is the basis of demand. I repeat, utility is the basis of demand. See, a person will demand a commodity only if that commodity gives him utility. That means what? When utility is present in the commodity, then only that commodity will be demanded. So for making demand, there has to be utility in the commodity. And hence it is said utility is the basis of demand. Once utility is there, then only demand will be made. If utility is not there in the commodity, then it will not be demanded, and hence utility is the basis of demand. For example, a sick person finds utility in medicines because he is sick at that point of time, so he demands medicines. So that's it. Here I finish with all the features of utility. In total, we have done 10 features of utility. Do watch part 1 also, and in continuation you watch this part 2 so that you will understand it. For the lesser length of the lecture, I divided in 2 parts. Features of utility in 2 parts, part 1, part 2. Totally there are 10 features. I revise in short. Utility, features of utility, subjective concept, relative concept. Then we have intensity of wants. Utility is multi-purpose. Then we have also done this. Utility is different from usefulness, satisfaction, pleasure, hypothetical concept. Utility is the basis of demand. So totally there are 10 features. Morally colorless also. I missed it, sorry. So totally there are 10 features we have done. That's it for today. I hope it helps. If you understood it, do watch other lectures also which are uploaded on my channel. Separate playlists are also uploaded, and please support me guys. Thanks for watching.